You just can't do under 30 minutes. Can I find 47 seconds? Had a mechanical. Again, I'm another nearly man. You just try again, right? Until you succeed. That's how it works. That was my third attempt. Oh, I fucking did it. If you want something to embrace failure. Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube vlog. I'm out here in Mallorca to ride Sa Calobra in under 30 minutes. I have come dangerously close to 30 minutes in the past. There's no better time than now for me to go sub 30. I've been doing the training, I'm in good shape, despite, you know, having a 1-year-old son who makes training a little more difficult. I have less time to train. The only way that I've been able to stay in shape is actually in a turbo trainer. There have been days when it's been beautiful weather outside, but I've still been training indoors because, you know, that's the responsibility of being a parent. At the same time, it's the only way that I can be consistent, and also to increase the intensity when I have to reduce the time. So I'm actually in really good shape due to training on the turbo. Also, it's been really healthy for me to have a training focus, the outlet for my obsessive nature. And cycling's incredibly obsessive.
You're talking from experience there, Gareth.
People ride for different reasons. Your reasons for cycling will change throughout your life. Right now, I love cycling because it gives me the ability to push myself, to train hard, to feel progression, to commit to a goal. For me, cycling is all about performance, self-growth. Of course, I love the freedom of cycling, the sociability, the outdoors, the adventure, but mostly, I just love to train. I just love to push myself. I'm sure that when I'm 65 and I'm riding an e-bike with my boy, cycling will take a whole new meaning for me. But right now in my life, it's just about how hard can you push yourself. I'm sure you can relate to all the different reasons to ride. Yeah, feeling positive about this. I know I can do this. The numbers are with me. I've been doing the training. I've got the kit. I've got the skin suit. I've got a lightweight bike, a waxed chain. I've got everything. No stone unturned. Full marginal gains, full send, full gas. I'm going to take this record, personal record, or I'm going to die trying. That's for sure. Wish me luck. A few things went wrong. I failed, and I'm going to come back tomorrow and try again. Despite using a torque wrench to torque up my seat post to the recommended amount, halfway up the climb through a hairpin, as I kicked to give an extra 30 watts, it just twisted my saddle. So I thought, that's fine, I can't let this get in the way of my effort. So I hit it back, and as I clicked it back to center, it went down a fraction. And it actually made it easier for me to produce the power that I was targeting. So I was like, okay, this is a good thing. But then it went down again. And then it got 20 times harder to produce the same power. And then it kept going down and down and down. So I had to accept that I was not going to take this record. Got out the saddle and pedaled really slowly, trying to just save my legs for tomorrow so I can come back and do the effort again. Hopefully tomorrow the wind's a bit lighter, hopefully. I thought I did everything right, but you know, shit happens. Today was a lesson. Tomorrow I'm going to come back stronger. Mentally, it gives me a little bit more time to refine. So I'm treating today as like a recon. So that actually gives me more confidence to come back tomorrow and more motivation. This climb and this island, Sa Calobra, has got lots of sentimental memories. My dad had leukemia, he got a lung tumor, he had lots of problems, DVT. The doctor said to him, if you come through this, you will struggle to walk without the aid of like a Zimmer frame. A few years later, Dad got the all clear and he climbed up Sa Calobra with me. That was for him like a milestone moment, proof that you can get through hard times and be stronger for it, whether that's mentally or physically. He didn't just want to go from A to B, he wanted to go from A to B as quickly as possible, so that's always been inspiration to me. I mostly look to pro cyclists for inspiration, but heroes are on your doorstep. They're your family, your friends. You know, my granddad, he was also a time trialist, and everywhere I ride, I take this medal with me. This is a medal that he won in 1949 for a 25-mile time trial in 1 hour, 4 minutes and 29 seconds. 1949 on a fixed wheel, that's a good time. He won that day, and I just keep this medal around my neck. He's my true cycling hero. If he was here with me, which he is in spirit, he'd absolutely be giving it the gas. And that is why I'll come back tomorrow and take the sub 30. Right, talk over. I'm going to get home and come back stronger. Full gas up Sa Calobra. I just did it in 30 minutes and 46 seconds. I left everything on the road because I only have so many hours to train. It's all about intensity, not distance. So like a 30-minute effort is the perfect thing for me to train for. So yeah, 30 minutes, 46 seconds. Knowing that I've committed what I've committed and the hours I've put in, if 30 minutes and 46 seconds is all I can do today, that is okay with me. I'm proud of that time. I can recognise some areas for improvement, namely my drivetrain. The chain rings I'm using, I don't like. I've always ridden a standard of 53.39. I panicked and made the choice to put on a 52.36, and I could not get on top of the 36 like I could a 39. So when I come back next year, I'm coming here with a 39. Anyway, I'm going to smash a recovery shake now. When I got to the top of Sa Calobra this morning, I just dumped a bottle with a spring in it. This is a shaker spring. And a Velo Forte Nova recovery shake for after this effort, because you should take on protein and carbs within 15 minutes of your effort. All the nutrients are going straight to my muscles to get me recovered for tomorrow. Tomorrow I want to go for a longer ride.
Morning.
Morning, enjoy it.
Is
that Simon and Garfunkel? You need something a bit heavier for Sa Calobra.
Oh, I've got it.
Love it.
You just been up and down, have you?
Yeah, I've just done it. I'm fucked.
Oh, fair play.
You can't beat it. Enjoy. Good man. Yeah, I could do a bit of Simon and Garfunkel cruising up to the top of this climb, and then, you know, I'd probably throw on some Led Zeppelin for the way up, maybe some Black Sabbath. I'm gonna get home and see Becky and Zepp. I've done my thing. Now it's all about family time. So the smash is recovery shake as well. It's so smooth. So many protein shakes are really lumpy and gross. This one's nice. Actually, it's better than nice. It's fucking fantastic. True story. My granddad's final words to me were, "You look good on a bike, just as good as your dad, nearly as good as your granddad." Again, I'm another nearly man granddad, nearly sub 30. 30 minutes and 47 seconds. That's 47 seconds off my target. You know, when you get to the end of a hard effort like that, it's easy to think that you've given 100%. You can taste metal, everything hurts. You can't breathe, sweat pouring down your face, and you think, did I give everything? The truth is, I probably did give everything in that last sector, but are there moments where I could have given more? I think the answer is yes. Not because I wasn't trying, but because when the gradient is rolling, 1 minute you're doing your VO2 max, and then the next minute you're doing, you know, your sweet spot, because the road just goes down a little bit. You know, by the time you've thrown up a few gears, you've lost seconds. I'm going to go back and give this another go. I've got to. I'm here, got everything I need. I averaged 325 watts for 30 minutes. I know I can do more than 325 watts, but I've been training to do 10-minute bursts of 360 watts. So I can do 20 minutes at 360 watts. So I can probably do 30 minutes at 340 watts. So if I rode with an extra 15 watts, it's just hard to get it out, like on the road versus training indoors or training in a controlled environment. The only thing I could do differently is avoid going into the easy gears, stay in the middle of the cassette more. If the road goes down, spin a little harder, a little faster, and if the road goes up, grind a bit more, just to try and keep the power down. Like, I know I can do more power than that, 30 minutes, 47 seconds. And I'm trying to figure out, do I accept this and say, this is the best you can do? Or do I have a recovery day tomorrow and then have another stab?
I think we both do not leaving this island without you doing it again.
Can I give an extra 10% of what I did today? No, and that's 3 minutes. I can't give an extra 10%. I thought I gave everything today, but clearly looking at the power, I can still give more. Can I give an extra 5%? That's a minute and a half. I don't know, 5% is a big ask. Can I give an extra 3%? I think yes. I think I'm just gonna have to go back and do it, otherwise I won't sleep. The first effort, I failed and I tried again. I failed again. So you just try again, right? Until you succeed. That's how it works. I just want to get under 30 minutes because then I know that I have reached that standard. Modern life is so easy. You know, if you need anything, you can just order it online, send an email, pick up a phone, and you can solve any problem while you're sat on a sofa, you know. Whereas cycling, there's no shortcut, there's no quick fix. The only way you can get better is if you dedicate time, effort, commitment and focus on getting better. And so cycling gives me this unique kind of outlet in modern life to actually challenge myself and push myself and see what I'm capable of. Oh, that was my third attempt. Oh, I fucking did it. 29:53. That final section, as you go under the bridge, I was empty and just holding 400 watts and just mentally trying to hang on, reminding myself of why I'm doing this, who I'm doing it for, thinking of my little boy and the example I want to set to him. I want my boy to know that if you want something and you work hard, you can achieve anything you set your mind to embrace failure. And the second time, I thought I gave everything, but it wasn't enough. It was 30 minutes, 47 seconds. And I could have gone home thinking, oh, you know, you're not good enough. You'll never be good enough. You just can't do under 30 minutes. You're not the right shape. You're not the right size. You haven't done the right kind of training. Blah, I know I'm boring, I'm sorry. But that's bullshit. You know, that's just your mind giving you excuses. I took it as a lesson that were there moments on that climb where you could have given 3% more effort. So today, every time I felt like I was getting comfortable, that was my reminder to just push. And I've done it. Fucking hell. 29 minutes 53, 7 seconds to spare. That's 7 seconds. Oh. You know, if I was 30 minutes and 1 second, that would have fucked with my head. I probably would have come back tomorrow. But, you know, it's very selfish of me to come out here to Mallorca with my family and spend every morning trying to climb this fucking mountain in under 30 minutes. So I don't want to put them through another day of me obsessing about this. I attempted to just go and enjoy our holiday now. This is my first YouTube video, so I really appreciate the time you're taking to watch this. And all I want to do is just inspire people and relate to people seeking to achieve more, and people that, you know, have struggles, but they overcome them because they have a passion to do something to the best of their ability. And, you know, I've done this climb today in 29 minutes and 53 seconds. And the king of the mountain, Tom Pidcock, has done it in 22 minutes 40 or something stupid like that. And no, I'm never going to be as good as Tom Pidcock, but I can be the best version of myself possible. And that's what I want to inspire people to be and to do. And, you know, if you're prepared to put yourself on the line, if you're not afraid of failure, if you're prepared to come back and keep giving, then follow me, because we speak the same language. And, you know, I became a father last year, and it's the most incredible experience of my life. Yes, being a parent changes everything. You know, there's times when I get no sleep. You just get up at the same time, accept that you've lost sleep, and get on with it. You know, there's times where I've been riding on my turbo trainer with Zepp in a pushchair next to me, listening to the white noise to try and get him to sleep. Every time I leave the house to go for a ride, I feel guilty for leaving him, and I miss him, but you know, it's good for me to get out. And if it's good for me, then it's good for him, because I believe that you have to prioritize yourself to be better for others. Self-prioritization is the most selfless act. It sounds selfish to go and put yourself first, especially when you have a kid, you have a partner, you have commitments. By being your best self and giving yourself the time you need, you are better for other people. Would you rather have a burnt out person that's ever present, or rather have someone that comes back fully charged, ready to take any challenge that's thrown at them? And so when I became a dad, I want to lead by example. I want to show that if you prioritize yourself, you are indirectly being a better parent, a better person. And so all the people that said to me, oh, you're going to get shit, Gareth, your numbers are going to go down, you're going to get fat, you're going to get lazy, you're going to have no sleep, you're going to get unhealthy, you're going to eat more junk food, they don't understand me. Because if you make something harder for me, I'll absorb it and I'll give it back even harder, you know? If you're about to become a parent, or maybe you are a parent, or maybe you're a parent and you've slipped into bad habits, I want to show you that you can do both. You can commit yourself to your own personal goals, be they professional, recreational, like for me that's cycling, and you can achieve greatness within your own right, even if you're a parent. In fact, I think you can do it better because you have a maturity it's done. I've achieved my goal. When you come to this incredible location to set a personal best, you might as well be on a turbo trainer. You're just staring at a number, staring at the road, trying to cling on for dear life, completely oblivious to the amazing, incredible roads and landscape around you. So I'm going to cycle back here on Sunday and just enjoy it. Just soak up the descent, soak up the climb, the views, the sunrise. But before I head off, I just wanted to take this time to thank everyone that supports me, from my friends, my family, my followers, you folks watching this. Thank you for your support, and thank you to the brands that support me too and believe in everything that I'm doing. POC Sports, you know, these sunnies, they're 23 grams. They're incredible. This helmet, the ventral, it's lightweight, it's aerodynamic, it's comfortable. This is the Lecole McLaren skin suit, made in collaboration with McLaren Racing. This is the pinnacle of aerodynamic technology, and every second counts on a climb like this, as I've just proved to you. I'm wearing the Lecole Aero Socks, U-Dog Chima climbing shoes. So these shoes are lightweight, breathable, stiff, perfect shoe for climbing. Let's take a look at the Factor one last time. Here it is, the climbing machine. And big thanks to Silka. This chain is waxed. It's the most efficient drivetrain possible. The Factor O2 VAM lightweight climbing machine. That's due to the support from VRes Velo and Factor bikes. No bottle cages, 25mm rims, 20 spokes on the front, 24 on the back. I haven't even got any bar end plugs, you know. Power meter pedals. And lastly, Velo Forte. I'm a huge advocate of human performance. You know, all of these marginal gains, they only matter when you've taken care of your maximal gains, your training and your competing, your nutrition and your hydration, your rest and your recovery. When you've taken care of your 3 pillars of human performance, then the marginal gains come into effect. And so Velo Forte takes care of one of those vital human pillars, and that is nutrition and hydration. Nutrition isn't just what you eat and drink on the bike. Nutrition is what you do every day. It's about prioritizing real food ingredients, avoiding ultra-processed foods, getting the right amount of food, the right amount of carbs, proteins and fats to be a healthy human being. And I've suffered with low weight in the past. Every cyclist goes through a period of trying to improve their power to weight ratio. And there are 3 ways to reduce your power to weight ratio. Number 1 is to lose weight. That's the easy way. To lose weight, you eat less. So you go into a calorie deficit. It's very mentally challenging. It's uncomfortable, but it's relatively easy. But I don't recommend it. I've been there. The second way to increase your power to weight ratio is to increase your power. Now that is hard. It requires you to hurt yourself week in, week out, to train hard and to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And the third way is to do a bit of both, to reduce your weight and to increase your power. It's challenging, but that's the line you tread, and that's okay. The most healthy option to increase your power to weight ratio is just to focus on eating well, eating good foods, eating when you're hungry, and just focusing on building power. And that's the approach I've taken, and I find that is the most healthy approach to cycling and to all endurance sports. And really the way to unlock the right way to fuel yourself is to make a mindset change. If power to weight ratio is something you struggle with, then my advice is to fuel and train. Don't diet and exercise. I wasn't going to leave this island without getting Sa Calobra in under 30 minutes. I just want this to be another example of failure is the path to success. It's probably ruined our holiday. The first few days of our holiday, I've probably been impossible to live with. I'm sorry for that. But when I set a goal, you know, I can't back down. And today I went out and just kept the power on. The self-doubt creeps in, you know, it's like, you couldn't do it last time. What makes you think you can do it this time? And you can listen to it, or you can fight it. You've got to process it and say, you know, fuck self-doubt. You can do this. You've just got to keep pushing and use everything you can in your brain to find the strength to keep moving forward.
And on no sleep.
Yeah. Last night, Zeb had a really bad night, teething hard. He didn't sleep, and I could have told myself, you've had no sleep. How are you going to go and take this personal best? And you've just got to use that as fuel, as a reason to do it. You've got to do it in spite of the challenges you face. Me succeeding was about showing him what success looks like. I know he's too young to understand, but I want to set the standard for myself to continue through life. I want him to know that if you want something in life, you just got to set your mind to it and work hard at it, and you can achieve anything. I want him to be fearless. He's the reason why. Today I did Sa Calobra in 29 minutes and 53 seconds and not 30 minutes and 47 seconds.